Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is only one cancer that is killing this country called Kenya. If you remove corruption from Kenya, Kenya is one of the best countries. We will be very far, very, very far. But politicians are conniving together to make sure that they keep us poor so that they manage us. Always, when it comes especially to decision making, political decision, they remain the one to give us direction. That's the big problem we've had. And people like Morara Kebaso are a youth that we have to embrace, support, and stand with. That's the reality. Because look at the government we are having. The other time, Ruto told us that this handshake has brought a mongrel of government. No head, no tail. You can't tell. What about this situation we are in now? That the opposition party, ODM, minority side, is now in bed with the government. Is indeed a mongrel again. Who will point out the failures of government? The youth are coming out, and Morara Kebaso is leading a wing that is actually playing that role. There is a vacuum and is trying to open. So yesterday he was in Taita, Taveta, and there is something he revealed to the public. Imagine 5.3 billion Kenyan shillings was set aside to construct a road from Illasit, Rombo, Njukini, Taita, Taveta road. 67-kilometer stretch at a cost of 5.3 billion Kenyan shillings. That was supposed to be a tarmac road. To the surprise, even there is no maram on that road. It is just dust. So when it rains, what do you expect? And when it's not raining, what do you expect? Kama sio vumbi, basi ni matope. Lakini a budget was set aside. And if you go in the report, you find that the road has been constructed and completed. Ni nani anaibia ndugu zetu wa Masai? This road was supposed to connect to Mombasa. In fact, they're saying a shortcut to Mombasa. But nothing has happened on ground. Hatuko na serikali.
I am at the Illasit, Rombo, Njukini, Taita, Taveta road. Hey! Woo! 5.3 billion for 67-kilometer stretch from Illasit through Rombo, Morara, Njukini, Taita, Taveta. This road was costing 5.3 billion. And several years later, the road is still like this. You can see the dust. It is in the worst state ever. The contractor built a site house here. He also did some gabions and some small drainage and accesses, and then left the site. If this road was built, it would have uplifted this area. It would have increased the property rates. It would have been a shorter route to Mombasa. There is no other way of just emphasizing how many benefits this road had to the people of not just Masai land, but all the counties up to Taita, Taveta. But now this is the state of the road. Wizi bila kazi. 5.3 billion. Hali ndivyo ilivyo.
Now we are continuing with this panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And before we continue with our discussion, I still come to you with a very humble request. I have been running a program here to try and raise funds to help a church finish a new building construction. They have been in the muddy church for the past 20 years. And so they're trying to get out of that muddy and have a new modern constructed church building. They started a new construction, but they got stuck along the way. Walikuwa wamefika karibu kwa Lindon, so they had to construct the beams alafu waendelee hawakwama. So I personally went there to support them, and I managed to help them finish the Lindon. Then I also purchased for them 150 pieces of frames as requested by the constructor. The only remaining thing is to get the iron sheet. By the way, my own grandmother, who is age 88, she is also a member of this church. So she asked me, now we are stuck here and we don't have funds to finish this church. Why can't you talk to your friends to support us to get iron sheets, just iron sheets? So I asked her, okay, you come and speak to them. I'm sure they are good friends. They will listen to you. So she's here requesting for your support to help them finish this church by getting the iron sheets. Hi guys, now today I'm here with my grandmother, and I've been visiting their church. She has been really requesting me to try and help so that they can finish the construction of this church. Kuna vile wamekwama, so leo nikasema nitakuja nimwambie ongea na nyinyi ili na nyinyi pia msikie kama mnaweza guzwa pia mwasaidie ili waweze kuweka roofing kwa hii kanisa. Tumejaribu sana, tumejaribu kuweka linde ilikuwa imesimama, and pia tumeenda tu pia tukapata frames zenye nataka fix, but they don't have iron sheets na hawana pia milango na madirisha. So ningependa pia wasalimie, awaambie majina yake, alafu pia waambie mwenyewe. Unaweza kusalimia?
Naitwa Illasit, na huyu ni mjukuu wangu. Mwambia aongee na nyinyi marafiki yake, mtusaidie kanisa kujenga na mapato. Hakuna mapato. Kama mtusaidia, tutaomba Mungu abariki.
Now, if you are in a position to help this program, you can do so by channeling in your contribution through the following M-Pesa number: 0708340092. The name is Charles Inangungwa. That's my number, and I can assure you whatever we'll get here will go straight to the hardware, purchase the iron sheets and deliver it to the church, and I will share the final information details with you here as usual. I also want to thank those who have already sent in their contribution. And by the way, we'll be ending this program on next Sunday. That is date 10. That will be the final day for this program. So we've been able to get about 28,933. 28,933. So we're almost 30. Tumegonga 32 kwa ufupi. So with that one, they need 75 iron sheets. So that's a budget of about 75 to 80,000 Kenyan shillings. So with 30,000, we are less with the 45,000 in order to complete this program. So I want to thank those who have sent in. This morning I received also another M-Pesa support from Joyce. I'm just mentioning one name because of the privacy of our supporters. I had mentioned the other names in previous videos. So let us keep on supporting this program through our contribution. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, the question we are asking on this punchline: where did the 5.3 billion Kenyan shillings go to? If money was set aside through the budget that was done in the National Assembly, then the funds were dispersed. Then the contractor was given the job. Wapi pesa za wananchi kama hakuna lami? Tuko na serikali, tuko na asasi za serikali kama DCI, EACC, and many other issues. We also have National Assembly. They can summon those people who are given this contract. Tuko mpaka na Senate. They can summon these people. No wonder these people do not want the characters of Morara. They don't want more Moraras. They are fighting Morara so that they intimidate other youth who can come out and stand with him and continue with such a job he's trying to do. Hawataki vijana to emerge and do this work. Why? Because they have squandered the taxpayers' money. Huu ni ushuru wa wananchi. Hawa watu hawana pesa zao za kuendesha serikali. Lazima wakuje kwetu, wachukue ushuru wetu in order for them to run a successful government. But the question is, wako na mshahara yao wanapata. Pesa za umma zilienda wapi na kazi yao ni gani? The road is in a very sad, you can't even describe this state. There was completely nothing that happened on this road, but the money was given. Sasa kule Taita Taveta kwa Wamasai kule kutagrow lini? When will it grow? When you open such a road, hii ni project yenye ingefungua market. It was akin to open the area to the market. You are bringing development and access to the market. When will this area develop? How are we eradicating poverty? I see a government and other successive governments actually encouraging poverty. They don't want development. They want us to remain poor so that they manage us. Because when we develop, we can have time to think and make well-informed decisions in terms of politics. But when you are poor, you don't have time even to think because you are busy. So they manage you with their handouts and fake promises during the campaign. So they remain the ones to give a direction. We can't think by ourselves. Watu maskini hawana nafasi hata ya kufanya uamuzi ambao ni wa haki. So this area will remain in poverty because they have not been opened to the market. They can't grow. But pesa zilikuliwa. Sasa kama tukiwa na serikali za aina hii, ni maana gani ya kuwa na serikali Kenya hii? Kuna maana yote ya kuwa na serikali? Serikali imepoteza maana. That's where we are. We must reject. We must warn them. We must protest. We must send a serious warning. They must come out and tell us, where did the money go to?